Plastic pollution is a global problem, but you can make a difference. By following this simple recycling checklist, you'll help reduce waste, save resources, and protect the planet. Let's dive in. Step 1. Check plastic numbers. Not all plastic is the same. Always check the plastic number to know how to recycle properly. Look for the triangle recycling symbol with numbers 1 to 7 inside. These numbers represent the type of plastic and will help you sort them correctly for recycling. Here's a quick guide to help you remember. Number 1, PET, or PET, stands for polyethylene terephthalate. You'll find this plastic in water and soda bottles, food containers, and clothing fibers. PET is the most common plastic and is widely recycled. Number 2, ADP, stands for high-density polyethylene. It's used for milk jugs, detergent bottles, and shampoo bottles. This one is also widely recyclable. Number 3, PVC, stands for polyvinyl chloride. It's used for pipes, flooring, shower curtains, toys, and more. But here's the catch. PVC is rarely recycled, so it's best to avoid it when possible. Number 4, LP, stands for low-density polyethylene. You'll see this plastic in plastic bags, shrink wrap, bottle, and food packaging. Recycling this one depends on where you live, so check your local recycling program first. Number 5, PP, stands for polypropylene. Think yogurt cups, straws, bottle caps, and more. Sometimes this one is recyclable, but not always. So again, check locally. Number 6, PS, stands for polystyrene or styrofoam. You'll recognize this by its light weight, often used for disposable cups, plates, and takeout containers. Unfortunately, it's hard to recycle, so try to avoid it if you can. And number 7, other. This includes any plastic not included in the other categories. Often these are mixed plastics and aren't widely recyclable. Remember, this is a simplified guide. If you're unsure about a particular plastic, always check your local recycling guidelines. You can search online or look for a label on your recycling bin. Step 2. Rinse before recycling. Did you know that dirty plastics can ruin an entire batch of recycling? Food residue and liquids can contaminate the recycling process and make it harder to turn the plastic into new products. That's why it's super important to rinse out bottles, food containers, and tubs before tossing them in the recycling bin. Give them a quick wash with water to remove any leftover food or liquid. This helps keep the recycling process clean and efficient. Plus, it shows that you care about keeping our planet clean. Step 3. Remove caps and labels when possible. Many recycling facilities prefer to receive plastics without caps or labels. Caps are often made from a different type of plastic and can get tangled in recycling machines. As for labels, they usually have a thin layer of glue that can be difficult to remove during the recycling process. However, this doesn't mean you should go around removing all the labels on your plastic items. If it's a hassle, just do your best. For example, if there's a paper label, like on a milk carton, it's generally safe to peel it off. But if there's a label that's stuck on with glue, like on a jar, you don't need to worry about removing it. Just toss the whole thing in the recycling bin. Step 4. Don't bag your recyclables. This one might seem like a no-brainer, but never put your recyclables in plastic bags. Even if the bags are recyclable, placing your recyclables in bags can cause serious problems at recycling facilities. The plastic bags can get tangled in the machines that sort and process the recycling materials, slowing down the process and potentially damaging the equipment. Instead, place your clean and sorted plastics loosely in the recycling bin. Step 5. Know what not to recycle. Not all plastics are created equal when it comes to recycling. While many types of plastic can be recycled, there are some that simply cannot. To avoid confusion, here's a list of common plastic items that should not be tossed into the recycling bin. Plastic bags. Although plastic bags are convenient, they can cause significant issues at recycling facilities, as we mentioned earlier. They often get tangled in machinery, slowing down the recycling process and causing jams. Additionally, plastic bags are typically made from low-density polyethylene (LP), which is not accepted in most curbside recycling programs. However, many grocery stores have designated areas where you can drop off your plastic bags for recycling, so be sure to check for those options in your community. Styrofoam. Styrofoam, or polystyrene, is a lightweight, cheap material used in everything from packing peanuts to food containers. Unfortunately, it's extremely difficult to recycle. The most common type of polystyrene, expanded polystyrene, is not accepted in most curbside recycling programs due to its lightweight nature. It can easily be blown around by wind, escaping landfills and polluting the environment. Cling wrap. Cling wrap, also known as saran wrap or plastic wrap, is a staple in many kitchens. However, it's not something you should throw in your recycling bin. This plastic film is usually made from polyvinyl chloride, PVC, a type of plastic that is rarely recycled. The best way to dispose of cling wrap is to check with your local waste management company for specific guidelines or drop it off at a designated collection point. Dirty food containers. Food-contaminated plastics can wreak havoc at recycling facilities. Food residue can contaminate the entire batch of recycling materials, making it harder to process and recycle. Therefore, it's crucial to rinse out and clean any food containers before placing them in the recycling bin. Step 6. Support local recycling programs. Recycling rules can vary depending on where you live. Some communities have more advanced recycling programs than others. For instance, some might accept more types of plastic than others. That's why it's essential to support local recycling programs in your area. Check with your local municipality or waste management company for information on what materials they accept. You can also look for a label on your recycling bin or search for recycling guidelines online. Supporting your local recycling programs helps them grow and improve, ensuring that more materials get recycled and less waste ends up in landfills. Ending recycle right. Save the planet. Every clean, properly sorted piece of plastic you recycle makes a difference. Together, we can reduce waste, conserve resources, and protect the environment for future generations. Share this checklist with friends and family and help spread the word about proper plastic recycling. Remember, small steps like these can lead to a cleaner, greener planet. And that's a wrap on our recycling guide. We hope you found it helpful and are now a pro at recycling right. But our journey towards a sustainable future doesn't end here. We've got more videos packed with eco-friendly tips, DIY projects, and green living advice. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll never miss out on any of our exciting new videos. Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, keep recycling right and saving the planet.